Paladins in Season of Discovery are going to be one of the most acclaimed classes for any content in the game. With variety of utility and being able to perform on 3 different roles, Paladins will be an excellent choice for those that still don't know what class to play. Today, I'm going to show you the potential of Paladins and a quick rundown over the runes, a few builds, and a talent up until the level 25. Starting off with the runes here, we have Aegis. Increases your block value by 30%, damage from melee and range attacks gives you a 10% chance to get a 30% block chance that lasts for 10 seconds and stacks up to 5. This is a huge passive ability for protection paladins, allowing you to mitigate even more damage. Up next we have the famous Divine Storm, a weapon attack that causes weapon damage on 4 different enemies within 8 yards and also heals up to 3 members or raid members for 25% of that damage. This is one of the abilities that will make paladins shine, especially in dungeons, and it could potentially bring them a huge AoE advantage over mages and warriors in Season of Discovery. Now we have Horns of Lordaeron. Increases your strength and your agility. This looks to be just another variation of Battle Shout but for paladins, which just means more agility for group content. Up next, we have probably one of my favorite ones, Seal of Martyrdom. Deals 30% weapon damage, but you lose health equal to 10% of the damage that you just caused. While the seal is active, party members gain mana equal to 10% of the damage that you took from the seal. It sounds a bit complicated at first instance, but it's pretty simple. You deal damage, you take damage, and a percentage of the damage that you took will give mana to everyone in your group or party members. Hopping to the hand runes now, we have one of the most OP added in Season of Discovery, Beacon of Light. Targets that have this ability are marked. Any other heal that we cast on another player will also heal the target that have the Beacon of Light on them for 100% of the amount heal. You can only have one beacon at a time. And well, this just makes Holy Paladins even more stronger than they already are in Season of Discovery. Now we have Crusader Strike, an instant ability that causes 75% of weapon damage and generates 2% of your maximum mana back. It's similar to its original version and has a 6-second cooldown. On the last glove rune, we have Hand of Reckoning. Taunts the target to attack you, and while this ability is talented, your Righteous Fury will have increased trap bonus and also causes you to gain mana when healed by other members in your group by 25% of the amount healed. Additionally, if Righteous is active, any damage that takes you below 35% health is reduced by 20%. What a rune we have here, boys. Finally adding taunts for paladins plus a damage reduction and a mana when healed. This is literally the perfect rune for tank. You cannot ask for more than that. For the lag runes, we have Avenger Shield. Throw your shield at the target dealing holy damage and it bounces up to 3 additional targets. Pretty simple. Similar to its original version added in TBC, a really good ability overall to generate more trap. We have Divine Sacrifice. 30% of the damage taken by party members is redirected to the paladin for 10 seconds. If the damage reduces the paladin below 20% health, the effect will break, increasing the damage and the healing done by the paladin for 10% during 10 seconds. This is an amazing defensive cooldown here. I wonder if the intention behind on adding this ability is because there will be a specific damage or the raid is designed to have this AoE damage. Up next we have Exorcist. Makes your exorcism deals 100% more critical chance against undead and demons, and now can be casted on every single target. A good rune overall. Providing exorcism is a good button to press other than waiting all the way to the level 50s and the high levels so you can see undeads and demons. Now we have Inspiration Exemplar. Your presence dispels fear and sleeps effects from nearby party members. I don't think that there are words to describe and measure how good this ability is, especially when you're facing a Therian and he class called mages. And last but not least, the cherry on top of the cake, we have Rebuke, an interrupt for paladins. Yeah, with those changes, paladins will be the most fun spec to play in Season of Discovery, and I'm serious about it. So many utilities, big damage, insane heals, not having mana problems, and you can take literally anything. Now we will jump to the talents to check what to pick, what's situational and what's not, and the combination between the runes and specialization. Going through the Holy Tree first, the raid build will be something similar to this. 5 points on Divine Intellect are crucial, spiritual focus so you don't lose casting timing, Healing Light to pump those heals. Now it's kind of up to you. You can get 1 point of Consecration to help the AoE, 2 points on Lay on Hands to reduce the cooldown, and the last point should go on the 4th row, where I have either improved Wisdom to get that bonus on the MP5, or Illumination to be dependent on procs. On the rune sides for chests is a bit of a letdown, having only Horn to bring more utility to the group. For the gloves, Beacon of Light is a must. Is literally the strongest rune available for holies. For the legs, you have a more situational abilities. You can go Inspiration to remove fear and sleep. You can go Rebuke to help with the kicks if there's a lot of them. But the flat standard is Divine Sacrifice. AoE damage reduction is really powerful for raids and AoE situations. For prop paladins here, I made 2 different builds. One more dungeon focused with Consecration and Righteous with the intention on doing the most amount of damage. If Consecration this build is consuming too much mana, you can drop those 5 points from Divine Strength and go for the Intellect. The second variation here is more focused on the tanking side. Having Kings and Defensive Aura to boost your group is very helpful. In my opinion, armor is more valuable than blocking early in the game. That's why I wanted to focus on those 2 talents. On the retribution side now, on this build, I focused more on raw damage and not utility, getting Divine Storm over Seal, and using command if your weapon is higher than 3.5 speed. If you want to go for a more utility side for leveling, you should 100% go for Pursuit of Justice by dropping Divine Strength. Movement speed is the best classic attribute while in the world. Relocating 1 point on Red Aura could be pretty handy too, and in raid, go for Seal of Martyr to give mana for your group for the sustain could be pretty good as well. And that was it for the Paladin rundown. Thanks everyone for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.